Welcome. This video is for the demonstration on Cisco Webex meeting. So in this video we will see the step-by-step instructions for use or join the Webex meeting. So in this video we will see how Cisco Webex meeting application can be used to attain or join a meeting or a classroom. So to understand this thing in a very concise manner, so let us take one example or a practical scenario. So we know that in a classroom, class teacher and students are there. So the role of the class teacher is to host or manage the class, and the student are the participant who join the class. So similar kind of environment can be created by virtual classroom. So Cisco Webex meeting app helps us to do the same. So now we'll see how we can use this Cisco Webex meeting. So Cisco Meeting Webex application basically divided into two parts. First part is the hosting a meeting and second part is the joining a meeting. So now what is hosting a meeting? So as you know that since it's a meeting, so someone have to initiate this meeting. So the person who initiate the meeting, he is the host of the meeting. That means in your class, your teacher, that means your class teacher is the host of the meeting, and all other members who are in the classroom, who are joined the class, they are actually joining the meeting. So this is the basic two parts of any meeting. So similar thing is followed in Cisco Webex meeting. Okay, so but in this particular video we will discuss only on how I can join the Cisco Webex meeting and see some features when I join the meeting. Okay, so to join a meeting, first of all, it's something key points we have to keep in mind. First is that it is not essential to have an account in Cisco Webex or no requirement of sign in. That means you need not to create an account in Cisco Webex to access or join a meeting. But if you are interested, then you can create an account by free with the help of the sign in option. Okay, so next, how we can join the meeting. To join the meeting, there are three basic ways are there. First of all is from the web browser, from desktop app and from mobile app. So as we have already mentioned that to join a meeting, someone has to be host the meeting. So when someone is hosting the meeting, he or she will provide the information, basic information of the meeting. That means some meeting ID, some password or some web link, so that the user or the other person can join the meeting. Okay, so now we'll see how we can join a meeting with the help of all the three process. So first of all, we'll check for how you will download the desktop and mobile application. Okay, so to download the Cisco Webex application in browser, I have to write the Webex download. Then I have to click this link. Once we click this link, this web page will open. So here you can see that there are two options, Webex meeting and Webex team. So we are only concerned about the Webex meeting. So to download the Windows version of this Webex meeting desktop application, we have to click here. And to download the mobile application for Android mobile, you can go click this particular icon, or you go to the Play Store and download this. Similarly, the link is given for your Apple, iPhone or iPad. Okay, so these are the, in this way I can download the Cisco Webex meeting application. This is the page from where I can download the application. So now we will see how I can join the meeting from the browser. So to join the meeting, I have to go to the browser and write webex.co.in. So when I type it, then this window will come. So here we can see that there are two options, host and join. So now you will know that what is the meaning of host and what is the meaning of join. So since we are discussing only about the joining a meeting, we have to now click the join button. So in this particular page also you can see that there are all the products of the Cisco Webex are given here. So from here also we can go and download the Cisco meeting application. So for the time being I am like to join a meeting, that's why I click join. So when I click join, one pop-up window will come. So in this pop-up window we can see that some information regarding the meeting is required. That means enter the meeting information. So this meeting information should be provided by the host. So the format of the information that will be provided by your host is something like that. So this is the meeting information. Suppose I have created or hosted one meeting and this is my first meeting link. Okay, these all are the meeting informations. So in several ways I can join the meeting. First way is with the help of this link. When I click this link, I can directly join the meeting in the browser. Second way is that I can use this meeting number and password to join the meeting. So I will see one by one. First I check, suppose I have the meeting number and password I want to join the meeting. So for that I have to copy this meeting number and paste it here and press enter. Once I press enter, this web page will open and it requires enter the meeting password. So now I am copying this password here and paste here and OK. So the host is already created the meeting. The host name, the meeting name is testing, hosted by, the name is given here, and the time and the date are given here. And this is the all the meeting information, that is the meeting link, this is the meeting number, and this is the password. So now from here I can join the meeting. So how I can join the meeting? So you have to remember one thing, that when you like to join the meeting, the host should first start the meeting. So if the host does not start the meeting, then you cannot join the meeting. So here this join meeting option is disabled, we can see that. So it is because the host is not started the meeting. Once the host started the meeting, then you will see that this join button will be active, and by clicking this join button we can join the meeting. Okay, so now since this is meeting is created by me, that's why I am just starting the meeting. Once I start the meeting, you can see that this join button will be active and we can join, or anyone can join this meeting from here. Okay, so now I am starting the meeting. So meeting number is here. I press the meeting number. So now you can see that as I have started the meeting, this join button is now active. So now I click the join button. So it asks for the launch this application in the desktop app. So now for the time being I have cancelled it, and now I am join from the browser. Okay, once you have the desktop app, you can click here also to join the meeting through your desktop app, or otherwise it is automatically redirected to the desktop app. So since we are using the browser, so we are choosing join from browser. So now I have to give my information, that means the participant information. Suppose my name is John and this is my mail ID, so that's why I have to type my name and the mail ID and click next. So now here it is, we have to enter the meeting password. So now we have to check what is meeting password. This is the meeting password, so I have to copy here and I have to paste it here. So it is already given here. Again I am pasting this here, or I can write the password. And press next. So here you can see that there is an pop-up that you have to allow your microphone to access the browser. So when this come, you have to allow this, otherwise your voice is not audible to the meeting, or you are not able to join the meeting also. So that's why you have to allow this. Okay, and now this is the last procedure. Now you have to finally join meeting. So when you click the join meeting, you will be now connecting to the meeting room. So this is the meeting room. So this information in this display is regarding the person who is hosting the meeting. So name of the host will become here, or if the number of participants or the number of participants is increased, then we'll see that this icon will show the maximum or the total number of participants which are joining the meeting. Okay, so this is the window through which you have to access the meeting. So this particular window has some features, one by one we'll see. So to see all the participants and the host in the meeting, we have to click here. So if you click here, we can see that this is the John, that means I am joining from here. This is the participant and this is the host. Okay, so in this way, when the number of participants will increase, all the participants will be listed here. Okay, so we can see the participants here. So this is the chat. If you like to chat with the host or any others, you can write your message here. So suppose I am writing here, suppose hello, and press enter. So now this message will be broadcasted to all the participants. Okay, so this is the second option. And another thing is that these are the two buttons are there. By clicking these two buttons, we can enable or disable our audio and video. So to enable this, I have to click here. You can see the it is written here unmute, and with this button we can start my video. So with the help of these two buttons, we can start audio and video. Okay, and lastly, this particular button is for the share content. So if you like to share any content of your laptop or desktop or mobile, you have to use this particular button, and you can share your whole screen or any other application. Suppose you are like to share you have some problem with MATLAB, you have to share your MATLAB screen with your teacher. So by this we can share any application, suppose Word, Excel, MATLAB or any other application you can share with your teacher or any other persons. So this here we can see that some listed things are there. So first of all, this is the reclaim of host rule. That means you can claim the role of host from the existing host. Okay, so it is not so much, these are not so much required. So and last, once your meeting is completed, you can end the meeting by clicking this, by leave meeting. So once you click, then you have to this option will come, the leave meeting. So you can click this leave meeting. Now you will exit it from the meeting. Okay, so I think you will understood the process of joining a meeting, and also for leave, up to the leave, how to leave the meeting and use the different features that are given in the Cisco WebEx. But I recommend you to download the desktop app, because it have some other facilities also, something like that pulling operation, raise hand operation. Suppose you have in a conversation, in a meeting, you have some doubt, then you can raise your hand. so that the host can understand that you have a question. So this kind of features are available in the your desktop application, not in web browser. Okay, so thank you for watching.